Guys, make sure to stay until the end. We'll talk about common mistakes people make that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair diagnostics that you may actually not even need. So let's explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Super quick helpful video for any of you trying to find the engine starter fuses and relays on Jeep Cherokee. Guys, we're talking about this generation here from year 2014 to year 2023. Stay with us, we'll explain where you can find them. And by the way guys, if you need to buy any replacement parts, tools, engine starters, relays, fuses, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out. If you need something, you can get it there, and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. Before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos guys. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix engines, transmissions, bodywork, engine codes, transmission codes, fuses, relays. Why we do that guys? All that because our mission in the garage is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos guys. Check out our YouTube channels, that's where guys you can find more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in free repairs. So let's go ahead and start on it now. By the way guys, if you have the 2.4 multi-air engine, we have a video how to replace engine starter if you need help with that. Check it out. And if your Jeep does not crank, does not start, we have that video too. Now guys, right here, quick advice before we demonstrate on that generation Jeep Cherokee. 9 out of 10 owners do not know about all the hidden fuse boxes. That's why we made one special video on our YouTube channel that's called Jeep Cherokee Fuse Box Location and Diagram. Check it out, it's a video that can save you a lot of money and headache. Lucky for us, we need to open the hood and work in a fuse box that most people know. But let's explain what we need to do now. This is the engine. On the right side of your engine is the main engine fuse box. This is the driver's side. Press the tabs together and leave the cover up. Underneath you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, it's very important to always test your fuses and relays. Why? Sometimes you may think you have a good fuse, guys. It's hard to tell. Look at those fuses, right? And sometimes, okay, you pull the fuse. Okay, I'm going to get the fuse puller and I'm going to remove one fuse. I want to show you on that 20 amp fuse. Sometimes it's very unclear if that fuse is burned or not. You may not clearly see it. So always, guys, test them, because if you don't test the fuse, you assume it's good. You end up spending money, time and diagnostics for problems that do not exist guys. So you can just waste your money and time. Always test your fuses, always test relays. We will put links in the description of the video below where you can find guys a video for testing a fuse and testing a relay that will explain everything that you need to do. For the engine starter guys, let's explain what we have here. Specifically, we will guys need to find fuse number 19. Now fuse number 19, you see right here, okay, that fuse will need to be checked guys. Fuse number 19. Now what about the relay? You will have guys two relays that you need to check, K1 and K3. One is for the starter, one is for the starter solenoid. These two relays will need to be checked. We will also recommend to test these mega fuses. Sometimes a bad mega fuse can cause your starter not to work. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fuses. The bad part about those, if one burns, you have to replace the whole mega fuse block. The good part, it's easy to replace and not very expensive. Now, we will also recommend guys to check the fuses and the relays for the ignition switch. We'll have the video on the channel. If your engine starter fuses, relays are good, check ignition switch fuses and relays as well on your Jeep Cherokee. Guys, quick advice, this Jeep Cherokee uses all kinds of fuses and relays. We want to show you the different fuses. Those are special fuses right here. You have mega fuses, you have micro 3-blade fuses, you have little mini cartridge fuses, maxi cartridge fuses. Guys, those are super hard to find. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you may have a hard time finding a replacement one, and you may end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere. So buy some, keep some spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind. We're going to share the information in the description of the video below where you can get fuses, relays at a really good price. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. If we have time and resources, we'll try to make video for your problem guys. Thank you for watching, see you next time.